Okay, tequila comes from an agave plant. There's over 80 types of agaves.
Ooh.
When you walk out, there's a plant right there with large spikes.
Yes.
That's an agave.
Yes.
There's over 280 types of agaves, but around 80 of them you can turn into alcohol, but you cannot label or call them the same if they're not from a certain species, from a certain area. For example, champagne from where? Champagne, France. Okay?
Malbec from where?
We're right here. Tequila comes in from the state of Jalisco. Jalisco is where Puerto Vallarta and Guadalajara is, and tequila comes from the blue Weber agave.
Yeah.
That's a species of agave that they used to make tequila. Blue agave, Jalisco, blue agave anywhere else cannot be labeled or called tequila. Those are the rules. Other states already have a name for their alcohol. Bacanora, Sotol. Okay, what about mezcal? Mezcal comes a little bit further down south, mainly from Oaxaca, but mezcal can come from at least 5 or 6 entire states, and more than just one agave, and tequila, one state, one agave. Speaking of Oaxaca, right above Oaxaca is Veracruz. This is where the vanilla comes from. Right next to Veracruz is Chiapas. This is where our cacao comes from. And
Cacao,
the
we're
chocolate.
coming with chocolate.
The chocolate and our coffee beans. This will be like our rainforest area. Okay? So tequila comes from the mainland, from the state of Jalisco, and it takes 8 years for the plant to mature. Remember that number.
8 years.
It takes 8 years for the plant to mature. During that time, there could have been a hurricane, there could have been a drought, many things could have happened. They're going to begin harvesting the plant by removing what they call the spikes. From there, they're going to cut the plant. What are you going to do with the spikes? You can extract fiber from them, make clothing, make rope, or many other things. But this is where they're going to extract the alcohol from. This now looks like a pineapple, or also known as a heart. They're going to send this to the factory. What are they going to do? They're going to chop it in half, and they're going to cook the agave. They're going to cook the agave by stacking them facing down inside a large stone steam cooking oven. The agave is going to cook in there for approximately 40 hours, 6 to 8 hours for the oven to cool. From here to where maybe the Hotel California is, during this procedure, there's going to be a strong smell of sweetness in the air. It turns out that when the agaves were being cooked, they release sugar and turn into candy. So what they're going to do next, they're going to extract the juice out of it. How? Mezcal still does it the old-fashioned way. Remember the movies, a donkey walking around in a circle moving a big rock? That's how they extract the juice out of the agave. That's why mezcal is a little more expensive. Tequila, they modernize, they have machines that shred up the agave. With steam pressure, they extract every drop out of it, place that juice in large 42,000 liter containers, add water, agave yeast, agave syrup to it. Fermentation process begins of turning sugar into alcohol. Then the alcohol goes through a distilling process, which is a machine similar to these, which will be like a filter, removing what they call the tails and the heads, leaving just the good stuff, and voila, we have the famous tequila.
Salud!